My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. As you saw yesterday, we had on display, and man, I still can't believe it, the massive 250-inch 16:9 38 Black Widow. Man, that screen is insane. Whew, I'm telling you. I have man, got a chance to experience my screen paint on large levels, man, but having a 250-inch on display, especially I just uploaded some really short videos. This won't get us in any trouble at all. Of some movie demonstrations we were doing on the other channel, man, they were just floored by just seeing a screen of that caliber. And not only that were they floored by it, but the fact that we didn't spend a lot of money. Because the forum sites we were in, they were looking at the screen, they were like, good gracious. They was blown away in there. They're looking at this screen, they're thinking we're paying maybe $13,000, $14,000 for a projector for our setup. When I turned around and showed them that Christie projector and the demonstration, $270, you have no idea. Oh, I got contracts coming in. We got contracts coming in. 250-inch monster? Yeah, that's how you display your technology at the end of the day. That's how you do it. You know, when people come on in, they show these little tiny screens, and it's the same screen. It's okay to have a 100 inch. It's okay to have a 120 inch, but you're showing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again with no change, no progress. I told you, you can't have venue projectors and sit there and say, my stuff works on venues. How does it display on massive levels? Because screens do change on massive levels, especially when you're talking about distance throw. We're 25 feet back from where we're landed at in the yard, about 25 feet back. So, you know, you have to be to show all that, because companies, when they come on there, they're going to come on there. They're going to say, hey, look, we got a screen at such and such and so. Have you ever did a screen that size? This is going to come up. And number one, which is going to also to come up, is they're going to ask, how much paint did it take to coat that screen? I got to go outside and look at my baby again. But they're going to ask that. Oh man, that screen's a monster. Hope we don't get any rain today. We get rain today, we can deal with it. I got to take that stuff in too. There she is, Miss America. Man, this thing was a beaut. We do got to get some more steaks though, because the steaks I have here, these are the heavy steaks I got put in. Sorry about the socks, people. But those are the heavy steaks I got in. They held out quite nicely. And then we had to drop, these are the big boys. I wanted to trim the rest of the yard. But these are the big boys right here. These stayed in quite nicely. Didn't even pull up either, because we had a good amount of wind yesterday. These stayed locked in place. That's a steak right there, so that stayed locked in place. And there's another steak. Yeah, that perfectly stayed in. So, yeah, this is actually, we did it differently this time. We have a 38 black invisible technology. But eventually I have to do one with the actual coating on it. With these screws and stuff, I need to come back here. Hey, buddy, what are you doing over here? You're going to die out here. There is no ground out here, buddy. No ground. You need to be in the ground. Hold on a minute, people. I gotta save this. Come here. Come here. Just don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, you're so gentle. Look, I'll pick you up. Come on. There you go. I got respect for all God's life. I don't know what he's doing out on the concrete, because he's not going to be able to get. There we go, with you right over there, away from the birds. He's not going to be able to get in the ground. He's over there. But yeah, man, I tell you. So, what we're going to set up next, because I think we're going to get rain today. But what I got to do now, I got to size the, we're going to mount a short throw here. So when we hit down here, we can turn this into something different. I'm not worried about stump. Now, if I get micro mesh is a lot more flexible, a lot more easier. That will allow me to be able to drop it over something, and that will be an easier way to drape it and mask the, because I'm going to be able to camouflage everything out there. But we're going to do, if it doesn't rain, And the way it looks outside, we may get rain today. But I wanted to do a test run where we can mount this to the deck. We drop this below, and then we can hit it with the projector, and we can produce images on the ground. But depends on if the sun comes out. But how I really want to go is we want to keep this in here. We're just going to do a test run. We need to do micro mesh. Micro mesh is a lot more flexible, a lot more easier. You know what I mean, to spray and stuff like that. On top of that, it takes a lot of punishment. It takes more punishment than this. So with something that's going to be on the ground and it's going to get jacked up quite a bit, I need something that we can drape over. It'll easily go over top the log, and we can actually either do I can do masking. I can put the projector up here, put all my computer equipment in the kitchen, and I can 3D map the backyard. So that is the next stage. I'm going to 3D map the backyard. So I'm going to set my computer up upstairs, and probably that's too. It'll take a lot of punishment from the weather too, because this right here is fabric, so it's going to get wet. It's going to take time to dry. That being micro mesh, that's going to take no time at all to dry. So that's when we're at the next stage. Ooh. Man, this is going to be fun. But that's how you do it. I'm telling people that, man, for the longest time, man. If you got the opportunity to go bigger, why not? But some people can't go bigger. Their screens don't pick up. So we got to do 2 demonstrations today. I got to do one on one form site, another form site, explaining to people why you do not want to go outside with gray screen or white screen, because they don't pick up outside at all, period. They don't pick up well outside. So I showed you yesterday, we took the what do you call it? The Network Gray 773. Didn't pick up too well outside at all. The colors wouldn't pick up. All right. Let's see. So we get outside and see, we get a chance to blast the customer's screen. Probably got a better chance of blasting the customer's screen, because I got a screen to do today, but I got to test it first. So if to test the customer's screen today, our rollers are coming today. So if we don't get a chance to get out today, at least we'll be inside, because I still have the gamer paint that I still have to apply to the surface, my 129-inch screen. So probably get the rollers today. And this looks like it's going to rain a little bit, to tell you the truth, honestly. Yeah, like we're definitely going to get rain. So with that being said, I'm probably going to be inside on the gamer screen, which is all in all is good to me. Good to be inside where the gamer screen. I'd rather be outside on the giant screen. I'm glad we got everything in. We got pictures and everything in, because the weather's been kind of funny. Not funny, but it's kind of interesting. It's God's weather, but it's kind of interesting, because we get one day of good weather, fantastic weather, and the next day it's just nothing but rain. So I'm probably just going to the world is this? Oh, it's a moth. I'm probably just going to do the demonstration inside with the gamer, because we need to get on that too. With the gamer coming in, I got that silver I'm going to be developing pretty soon. Got a couple of companies interested in that silver. All right, so with that being said, just as a fast update, and also to getting orders out the door from my customers. Thank you so much. Finally bought more new clothes. As I said before, I only buy new clothes when I have to go somewhere. If I have to go somewhere, I buy new clothes. If I have to go anywhere, I don't care. I wear the same thing every single day. Don't care. As long as I clean up, I don't wear what I wear. I'm working every day, so I'm going to be covered in mud and dirt. Just about everything else. I said before, I don't have time. In my demonstrations, I do not have time to try to look pretty on camera. I work over here, so I'm going to be covered in mud and dirt, sawdust, and everything else, because we build stuff over here. I don't like doing that same demonstration over and over and over again, because that's what it comes down to be. Same demonstration over and over again. We try to do things differently. And that was absolutely amazing. On that screen, 150 inches. Woo, man. Sorry, 250 inches. 250 inches. I'm thinking of the size of the screen we had it down in the shop. And that this thing was actually going to wrap around the frame of the deck, but it didn't, which is fantastic. And then with that lens shift on the projector, how am I going to put this in here? What do I have in here anyway that I don't need in here? With that lens shift on the projector, Absolutely fantastic. Made life much easier. That's why I prefer using lens shifts outside. That's better. Let me put this in the shop because this is my work clothes. My work clothes. All right, with that being said, I'm waiting for my rollers to get here. Begin the process of doing tests on the Gamer Paint because I want to get that up and going. And we have the Unicorn coming in pretty soon. All right, got to go. Thank you all, and God bless. This is why we need to remove